I do want to know your reaction when you heard what Donald Trump said on stage in Chicago today, questioning Vice President Harris's heritage.
Well, Caitlin, my first reaction was, this is the reaction of a desperate and scared old man. It's very obvious to me watching him and just what I've seen over the last week while she's been, across the country just kicking his butt, that he's afraid. He's probably afraid to debate her. He's certainly afraid to lose an election to her in November, and he's afraid about his own future. So I'm not surprised to see it, and I understand, what he's up against. I mean, he's up against an experienced prosecutor, somebody who served as a DA and an attorney general in the Senate, and now the vice president very successfully. You put Kamala Harris's record up to Donald Trump, and there's no comparison, and the contrast is just can't be more significant.
So you think this is just a sign that he's essentially spooked by her momentum and what we've seen over the last week and a half since she's been at the top of the ticket?
Yeah, it's probably that. I mean, I think it is. It's that. I mean, she's been across the country. She's got great momentum. She's a fantastic, historic candidate. And who is he? He's a convicted felon. He's got a sentencing hearing, I think, in September. He's been indicted for other felonies. She's going to take this country forward. Donald Trump wants to drag us back to, his prior administration, which was a bad deal for Americans. So I think it's pretty obvious what's going on here.
Is it clear to you that this was a racist attack by former President Donald Trump?
Yeah, I mean, it's overtly racist, yes.
And do you expect to see more of that over the next 97 days until the election?
Donald Trump has shown the American people who he is. He's been doing this now for a decade. If you're paying attention, before that, he was doing it before he was on the national stage as well. So of course he's going to continue to do it. That's all he can do. This is all he has in his playbook. And to be honest, it's sad. I mean, it's really sad to watch. I think the good news for the American people is Kamala Harris is going to beat him in a debate, and is going to beat him on November 5th, and is going to be our next president. That's the good news for the American people.